Everyone seems obsessed with learning how to become unforgettable in bed. They chase the idea of being perfect. They chase reactions. They chase performance. But this obsession often creates the opposite result. Because the difference between someone who creates real emotional intensity and someone who simply performs is not physical technique. It begins deeper. It begins inside the nervous system. It begins with the emotional and physical signals your body communicates constantly. Before explaining this fully, there is something important to understand. Over the past months, many people have paid attention. They listened, they observed, they tried to grow. That matters because real improvement does not begin with tricks. It begins with awareness. It begins with understanding how emotional presence shapes physical connection. This awareness changes everything. It shifts how connection feels. It shifts how attraction develops naturally and deeply over time. Many people focus only on actions. They focus on movement. They focus on technique. But the nervous system responds to energy first. When someone tries too hard, that urgency is felt immediately, not logically. Physically, the body senses pressure. It senses expectation. This creates tension. Muscles tighten. Breathing changes. Emotional openness disappears from the outside. Everything appears normal, but internally, emotional connection begins to close slowly and silently. This is why technique alone cannot create true connection. You can know every physical detail. You can follow every physical step. But if emotional presence is missing, nothing meaningful builds, because the nervous system controls emotional openness. Emotional openness creates emotional intensity. Without emotional openness, physical actions remain empty. They exist without emotional depth. Emotional depth creates real connection naturally and powerfully inside shared moments. Calmness creates emotional safety. Emotional safety creates openness. Openness allows emotional and physical connection to grow naturally. Calm breathing matters. Slow breathing signals emotional stability. Emotional stability signals safety. Safety allows the nervous system to relax. Relaxation allows emotional awareness to expand. Emotional expansion creates deeper connection. This process happens automatically when emotional presence exists naturally and honestly between two people. Breathing plays a powerful role in emotional connection. When breathing slows, emotional calm spreads naturally. The nervous system mirrors calm energy. This is biological. This is natural. Emotional states transfer between people automatically. When one person remains calm, the other follows. When one person feels rushed, the other feels tension. Emotional regulation creates emotional harmony. Emotional harmony strengthens emotional and physical connection naturally and deeply. Pacing also changes everything. Many people rush unconsciously. They move quickly. They seek immediate results. But emotional intensity grows through patience. Emotional intensity grows through presence. Staying present creates emotional tension. Emotional tension builds anticipation. Anticipation creates emotional excitement. Emotional excitement strengthens connection naturally. Emotional presence allows moments to expand instead of ending too quickly without emotional impact. Patience creates emotional depth. Emotional depth creates emotional memory. Emotional memory strengthens emotional attraction naturally. This process cannot be forced. It develops through emotional awareness. It develops through emotional stability. Emotional stability allows connection to grow naturally without pressure. Pressure weakens emotional openness. Calm presence strengthens emotional openness naturally and gradually over time. Emotional leadership matters deeply. Emotional leadership does not mean control. It means emotional awareness. It means emotional presence. It means emotional stability. When emotional stability exists, connection flows naturally. Emotional flow creates emotional intensity. Emotional intensity strengthens emotional and physical awareness. Emotional awareness creates deeper connection naturally between two people sharing emotional presence. Real connection begins inside your nervous system. When you understand this, everything changes. Physical actions become secondary. Emotional presence becomes primary. Emotional presence creates emotional safety. Emotional safety creates emotional openness. Emotional openness creates emotional intensity naturally and effortlessly over time. Emotional awareness transforms connection completely. When you stop focusing on performance and begin focusing on presence, connection becomes natural. Emotional calm creates emotional attraction. Emotional stability creates emotional trust. Emotional trust strengthens emotional closeness naturally. Emotional closeness creates lasting emotional and physical connection. This is where real intensity exists. This is where real connection begins and grows naturally over time. SEO optimized description 120 words. Most men focus on physical technique, but real attraction begins in the nervous system. This powerful psychology-based video reveals how emotional presence, calm confidence, and nervous system regulation create deeper connection and lasting intimacy. Female arousal responds to emotional safety, patience, and grounded masculine energy. When you understand how breathing, pacing, and emotional control influence attraction, everything changes. This video will help you build confidence, improve emotional awareness, and create stronger connection naturally. If you want to stop performing and start creating real attraction, this message will transform your mindset. Watch now to understand attraction psychology, master emotional presence, and become a man who creates unforgettable emotional and physical connection naturally and effortlessly over time.